are like literally thinking you're like, oh, I'm a cool guy, I'm a cool funny guy, I want to do streaming. If you just turn on your own stream, like no one's gonna find you, right? So what you got to do, if you just want to put your funny stuff out there, even if you don't want to stream, if you just want to try it out, there's people that do shows like this. Wes used to do a Pleb Royale, which is like the same concept as the Raj Royale, except you just do it with fucking idiots from chat. So Wes used to host a show that would be one-on-one dating, and this was a one-on-one date with Invader V. And so I was just like, all right, I'll go on and I'll win her heart, and that's what I did. And then boom, if you win her heart, then people are like, wow, this guy's really cool. And then you eventually go on Raj on the big stage. You try and win their hearts. When was this? This was a lot of months ago. When I did this, I had no intention of like doing like anything on Twitch really. Like this was post Hearthstone streams and everything. This was just me wanting to do something fun. Thank you, JD Chwucklet, for subscribing. See, all this is this. I'm showing this to you because of all you guys who subscribed. It's real nice. All right, so I could do that. I could do that, and then this isn't too jank, right? I think I could play this without this looking overly jank. So okay, I'll shut up and let's start. I hope you guys enjoy. I actually, to be fair, I was not BOB7 for this. I was Robert. So please enjoy.
Than it is between men, unfortunately.
And to be clear, there's going to be like a little bit of a thing in the beginning. So Wes has a thing, as you can see at the top. It says pay to skip current dater, and this says $40. And someone paid to do that almost instantly with me, and then someone paid to save me. So like, there's going to be like a little bit of like Wes yelling in the beginning about it.
In Toronto, we had a really, really difficult time of people being caught having sex in public parks.
Nice.
And if two women being like sexually intimate in a public park, they would get off with a warning. If it was two men being sexually intimate in a public park, they would get their fucking asses beaten. They were resisting arrest.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Like, they're having much harder time.
No, that
so
makes
Wes,
sense.
your outrage is completely justified.
Oh man.
Noah and I our permission to be sexually crazy is much higher than it is for you and I. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not actually that mad about it. I had to get loud to prove a point. All right. So
Okay,
I'd normally give you the choice here, but I'm really, really excited about this person.
Yeah.
So is it
Wes
okay
was
if I
excited
just
about
make
me.
Oh
the
please!
decision?
I don't know how to pick dudes.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? That's not
Boys,
so
look
single.
who it is.
Damn, dude.
Look who the fuck.
On Whereby you get to knock. So I framed this beautifully. I didn't have the best lighting back then, but I was like, all right, let me put on the shirt, let me slick back the hair, let's look fucking good. Let's look good for this date. And I'm already off to a good start. Boom. Knock knock. This person wants to enter the room.
It is. My God, this is going to be good. Yes. Yes. Hey, Bob.
Hey, it's actually Robert. V,
Hi, Robert.
thanks so much for meeting me on this dinner date. I've actually never met a girl off Tinder before, and can I say you look much cuter than in the pictures. And I just want to say, if it's okay, I brought my blubbery brother Wesley along. Remember when I said there was gonna be loud shit? This is someone donating. This is Wes's sub alert. So yeah, this is something that we just have to endure. The thyroid problem. It's not too bad. It's not like cancer or anything. It just means that he's fat, but that means that he's not great with women. So I thought that I'd bring him along to this dinner date and sort of just show him how it's done.
Did we meet on Tinder?
Yeah.
That's shocking to me because I don't have Tinder.
No, we're not kicking Bob.
What?
We're not kicking Bob.
Yeah.
I don't want to kick Bob.
But I'm glad that we're here together, and I'm glad that you brought Wes.
I can't believe she tried to
look
shut it
nice
down
in your button-up
immediately.
shirt. Robert, what do you do? What do you do?
I mean, I sort of do some investments online. I grew up rich, and my daddy, he does some stuff that I can't talk about, but money's not a problem. So
I know what your daddy does. I
Bob!
do too.
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
uh,
I forgot to take it off screen.
well, oh, the waiter's coming.
Yeah. Do you want more bread, or just should we get a bottle of wine?
No, when I drink, I start to get really handsy, and I really I don't
I'm
want
sorry,
I don't want to
man.
make you feel. Wesley, what's
I
up,
forgot
man?
to take it off screen.
Yeah, so this is where Wes is about to apologize because he's supposed to kick me because someone donated to kick me. So he's apologizing. He's like, "Oh God, Bob, I'm so sorry."
The thing happened.
But thankfully,
The thing happened.
someone
The
donated
thing happened.
and they saved.
Alright, never mind. We're good. We're good.
Save the Bob.
I stalled long enough. Thanks for the 40. Hondos, I'll refund that 40. You got my word. You can. I'm sorry. Thanks for saving Bob. Fuck yeah, Bob. Keep killing it, brother.
Robert.
Hey,
bitch.
one second. I just want to order real
Outplay.
quick. I'll have the chimichanga, and is it okay if I order for you?
Please, yeah.
Yeah, she'll have the vegan option. All right, thanks. You're a vegan, right?
No, not in the least. I love meat in my mouth, but if you don't want me to have any meat in my mouth, I'm getting that hint.
That was
So
a
don't
cool
worry
joke
about it.
she made.
Oh, fuck.
Get it?
I mean, it's just
Meat in
like
the mouth, forehead.
the way you're dressed and everything. I meet a lot of girls like you, and they're always really into like the environment and everything.
There are a lot of girls that
And,
doing something very wrong.
And they're always like, looking for these dumbass vegan meals. And I mean, it's pretty cool and stuff. But I actually saw in your Tinder bio that you said that you stream on Twitch, and I checked out your stream, and it was pretty interesting. You're in the blanket fort and stuff, and I was a little bit confused about that because I mean, my first thought it's got a smell in there. Like I wear blankets sometimes, but I have a nervous belly, so I fart into them and they start to get really smelly. So my first question would be, does it smell in the blanket fort?
Are you the Duke of Dutch Ovens? Is that what you're telling me?
She one-upped me though. That joke was worse than
Can you
mine.
speak more directly? I'm a little bit slower.
Yes, that's okay. The blanket fort is quite airy, so we don't really have like a lingering issue with odors. Although it's interesting. So you wear blankets. You have good experience with blankets and.
Yeah. Although I think it's a little bit of an impractical thing to build a fort out of. If I was looking to fortify, I think blankets might be the last thing
No,
that I
joke's
look
good.
to start to try and protect myself.
Yeah, you would use like stones and mortar, perhaps instead.
But I thought your stream was pretty cool. It sort of like felt like a sexual daycare. You sort of showing off your legs, and you were keeping like it seemed to be like the average Asian child was around 15, and I felt like these kids would be absolutely lost without you. And you give them a nice environment where they feel comfortable and they're able to ask these sexual questions. And I even like that role play dynamic. If if you acted like a teacher with me, essentially. Save Bob.
Wes is
What
alert
did you
here.
study in
It's
school?
tense, dude.
I never went to college. As soon as I went to high school, I took my daddy's money and I started investing it, whatever he told me to. And I
Saying
like
daddy
to
really is painful.
sit around and, I mean, sometimes I go places, sometimes I go on dates. Girls like the fact that I have my, hey, can I get some more water here? Sorry, I'm not usually like this, but the service in this place sucks. Like, I'm serious.
I mean, restaurants are always really.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, what?
Oh, looks like the food's coming.
Oh, wonderful! Excellent. Yeah.
Is it okay if I eat?
Please.
Your food isn't here yet.
God, I actually thank you, Peaches McGillicuddy, however you pronounce that. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime, dude. That stupid joke with the waters, like that was the original idea. It was like, man, I'm gonna ask the waiter for more water, and I'm gonna have a second glass of water there, and that was the original idea, and then it ended up being this. And this is where it starts to get better. Now that the food's involved, things get spicy. This is where the dates really starts to crush.
I mean, it takes a long time for that vegan bullshit because they have to like get the mushrooms ready and they have to prepare the plate. But
One thing too is because it's obviously funny to have the food there. I tried to use the knife and fork as much as possible when I was speaking. That was a conscious decision. Jisoo TP5 subscribed to tier 1. Thank you. Please, I like when people subscribe. Thank you. Wes is
Wesley,
losing.
are you keeping track?
Keeping track of what, Bob?
how to woo a woman.
Yeah, I'm learning from you. I'm learning a lot. I'm actually hungry, but I'm not at the restaurant. I'm sorry. Oh!
The fucking name of the place is La Salsa. What kind of Mexican place names their place La Salsa?
Wait, where's that
I guess this is what it is in Canada,
Wait,
you know?
Bob, where's that carrot going?
See, I'm torn.
What are you talking about?
Is that joke good or does that joke suck? I have no clue. Like, there's some jokes that like make me laugh, and I was like, will anybody else enjoy this? The concept of a Mexican place being named La Salsa is pretty funny, but who knows? Who knows if that actually lands with anybody?
Chimichanga, my man.
You can fit
Oh,
more of that.
I love this vegan bullshit. You know, I don't. One thing, you know, I love Mexican food. You know, people in America, they're all like, let's put up a fucking wall, but I don't get it. I say open up the wall. If they're gonna give me food like this, I feel like putting up a wall is absolutely ridiculous.
Thank you, Tarky97, for the 200 bits.
Yo, V, how's your vegan bullshit?
It's real dry.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have ordered what Bob got and not been a vegan, idiot.
Well, he ordered it for me, so.
That's true. That was kind of insensitive of you, Bob. Why do you think you get to decide what she gets to eat?
I know that girls they really like this like alpha type man, and if you order for them, it sort of puts them in their place. And I always think that I know exactly what the woman likes, and if you look like a girl like this, if you just guess that they're vegan, you're gonna get it right like 90% of the time. Like I could look at her and it's like she's probably like Wesley, she's probably into astrology because 90% of girls are into astrology. 90% of guys are also not into astrology. So watch this. Are you into astrology?
Okay, warning before we thank you, Nippo97. So the setup for that is like, you know, 90% of women are into astrology. 90% of guys are not into astrology. And I just want to say this was in a different era. This was many months ago. So the language used in the following bit, I would not use that language nowadays. Thanks to Rem the Bath Boy, I no longer use the R word because of ableism, but this clip does have the R word. I've grown since then, so I just, disclaimer, I hope don't hold it against me. I've realized that it's not good. I don't like it. I don't like that word. So yeah.
She's enjoying her vegan meal. Let her chew. Oh, I
Or do you believe in that the astrology stuff? I could do palm reading if you want. If you give me your palm. Okay, so you see that line right between your index finger and your thumb? Yeah, that's called the retard line. It means you're a retard. And now, Wesley, so why that line's work is because it's obviously bullshit. See, once you put this girl in the situation.
If I was to do that bit nowadays, I would switch it up. So instead of using the R word, I would say, because that's not nice. I would say, right here, that's the stupid line. It means you're stupid. Because you could accomplish the same thing, right? You could accomplish the same thing with a word that doesn't, you know, insult people that you're not looking to insult. That's a classic Pua bit right there. Because you take their hand, you know, then you got their hand in it. So yeah. I would say stupid nowadays.
Where you start to have physical escalation. See how I took her hand, I touched her hand, I got her used to feeling my touch, and then I do something that's obviously bullshit. You know, she's into astrology, so she's expecting something like, you know, like me being into it, but then boom, I take the obvious bullshit line, and now she's laughing, I'm laughing, and now she's ready for the next touch.
What do you think the next touch is?
Smile.
Oh, that's one of the things that I wanted to say was when I watched your stream, I was really into your legs, and if I may, can I just touch one underneath the table?
Absolutely not. Literally never. If you touch me, you will go to jail. Do not collect $200. Do not pass go.
Okay. You know, Wesley, this happens sometimes. Sometimes these girls like to play hard to get, and you know that means? That means the end goal is going to be that much better. When you finally get in there, it's going to be that much sweeter, that much juicier.
Okay.
And you're going to love it, Wesley.
How do we switch up the angle?
The fucking
now
bite
that
of
she
the food
declined
there,
the
dude.
touch under the table, what do? Do you grab her hand over the table when she's eating her carrot vegan bullshit? What do you do?
Well, Vi, what would you say?
That's not
Are you comfortable talking about
That's not even
sexual
my name.
things?
That's not even my name.
Invader Vo? What it was? I'm going off our Tinder messages and your
What, is this a fucking like chicken Kiev? What are you eating? Oh,
chimichanga.
Jesus Christ, dude. The fact that I just slammed that thing in with the knife. Look at this.
Your
what, is this a fucking like chicken Kiev? What are you eating? Oh.
chimichanga.
You guys, the puppy likes.
Are you comfortable talking about sexual things?
For sure not with you, bud. Just
What do you mean by that?
For sure not. No.
Why not?
Why
I don't
not?
think anybody noticed, but me just doing.
Well, I'm not sure I can.
Me just fucking chugging. Like, what am I even doing with the water, dude?
Just.
What do you mean by that?
For sure not. No.
Why not?
Why not? Well, I'm not sure I can speak with someone sexually who has brought along another person consciously onto the date.
Are you trying to hate on my thyroid problem brother? Just because he's blubbery doesn't mean that it's his fault. A lot of fat people are out there, and I think if they're not provided with clear ways to try and just attract girls like you, then they're going to be lost in life. So, I mean, my brother Wesley, I'm just trying to show him some of the things that I could do with these women, especially because we have so much money. You know, a lot of guys say that girls are into looks, but hey, man, if you have money, it's gonna work too. I fell on the floor, but I don't mind.
Bob is just Robert. He brought me along so he could teach me about this whole dating thing. I don't know much about it, and I'm sorry if it makes you uncomfortable. I'll leave.
This is a lot to. No, it's totally fine. Robert, I have to tell you.
What's up?
This is one of the most repulsive experiences of my life.
Oh.
What do you mean by this?
You came in and you immediately started insulting my friend's physical appearance. There's no way I can get behind that. The vegan meal is obviously terrible because I would love to have meat in my mouth.
You seem to like that phallic object.
Yo, I love carrots. Carrots are delicious. Like, let's not pretend they're like that. And the dog's enjoying it too. I don't think the cat. The cat
I
does
just
not
got
like
progressively
carrots. The cat is
grosser
making
with
up
the
the coffee
food.
table. But dude, I can't help but feel like you're not nailing it.
How could he be better though? I think it's going all right.
Oh,
Okay.
your leg feels so good.
Wait. No, she said you can't touch her, Bob.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's always like a forbidden fruit type of thing.
Oh my god. Wait, if he puts his hands under the table and says that I feel so good, is that like
That's
come
a little
on.
weird. That's a good
getting
point.
so weird.
Okay.
It's a little weird,
Just
dude.
gonna
Okay, Bob, let's move on. Let's move on from the touchy. Bob, why do you think you'd be good for V?
V's just looking for experiences, and I could give her some experiences she's never done before, you know?
Like what?
I sort of consider myself like an Indiana Jones in terms of the sexual department,
Okay.
where I'm willing to really adventure, and also I'm really good with a whip too. So anything that you haven't tried out, I think I would be the perfect person to dive in there and find those artifacts that you're looking to explore.
Okay, what if I got fat?
What do you mean what if you got fat? You couldn't get
Fingers
fat.
snapped.
You eat like fucking 400 pounds a day and you puke it out before you got fat. Look at your little skinny ass body. You're hot as hell. You can't get fat.
I for sure can, and now I
Look
want
at
to
your
just to
skinny
spite you.
little ass body.
Hey man, if you could get fat, all power to you. But I could tell you, I'm 130 pounds and I've been trying to get fat most of my life. Having a really hard problem trying to.
Kick this asshole.
You're nailing it, but I hate you so much.
Why does Wes have these donations? Why does Wes have these donation sounds? They're scary. I don't want to be scared. I'm not looking to get spooked. I'm on a date right now. I don't want to get spooked. I'm sorry. It's not my donation sounds. It's Wes. I'm so sorry.
Much.
Pause, you're an idiot. I said 400. You could refund your donation.
I'm sorry,
This is
man.
golden.
I think you're nailing it.
Plus,
I think
the
this
only other
technically,
Twitch streamer
you'd still
that
be
I've watched
30
before,
under because it was
just
40
really
to
like
save, 40 to save, and then you paid
fucking
50.
cool guy who's
50
got
doesn't
really
beat 80, but it's
smart
still
brain. His name is Destiny.
to kick.
And
It's
I've actually
10 times
that was one of the first times I saw you. So that's why when I saw you on Tinder, I was like, "Oh man, it's my chance." And I gotta say, like, what you met him before? Was he as cool as online as he is in person?
Are you trying to like fucking degree fuck Destiny?
I'm not gonna lie, man. If there was a female version of Destiny, I'd be in all those holes.
You don't even need the female version. I'm sure if you opened up to him enough and you messaged him hard enough on Instagram and you're young enough, he'll go for you too, man.
Whoa.
Young enough? What do you mean by that?
Hell yeah, dude. I'm the best. Like that. My reaction to someone making that joke would be like, "Whoa, that's not a good joke." And in that moment, I even push her on. I'm like, "What do you mean by that? You know what are you trying to accuse Mr. Steven of?"
Oh.
Oh,
I'm alright. But yeah, I gotta say, how would you describe what you do on Twitch? What is your goal of being on the Twitch platform?
my goal is to spread joy by just spreading myself around, and I think I'm nailing it. I'm gonna close my windows because I can see my neighbor looking at me. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Bob, how do you think this is going, friend?
They always act like this.
Okay.
They always
Well,
say,
what do we do from here?
"Oh, you're being repulsive." Oh, I don't want to be it, but
How do we get
all you
better?
have to do,
Okay.
the main thing that you guys have to do, if you're looking to be in bed with women, you just gotta physical escalation. You gotta do these small touches. You saw I took her hand earlier. You gotta take that, do that palm reading bullshit, do anything like that. Just make any excuse to do a light touch, and then maybe do some holding hands. And then as soon as she feels comfortable with your physical touch, being able to escalate from there is super simple. And they're always going to be into it. Because if you're making jokes, if you're making her laugh, I mean, she's acting like she's not into this, but I mean, deep down inside, she is down for almost anything. And I could.
Surfing is kind of winning me over. I'm not gonna lie.
What's the next move, Bob?
Yeah, what do you do next? How do you seal the deal with me?
I'm going to ask a wild question. I'm going to assume it's a no. So, my brother Wesley, he's a virgin. I don't even know if he has the stamina or physical strength to fuck in general. But maybe if we could show him how it's done, if you're willing to have him watch. I mean, I'm sorry if that's too forward, but some people.
I don't know if I would ever just like fuck you on your own, but I'm pretty sure I would fuck somebody in front of Wes, and you could just be that somebody.
You're really attractive. I love you.
Yeah, Wesley is a good learner. I mean, just because he's big doesn't mean he doesn't have a smart brain up there. And I wish more girls appreciated that, because
it was both hands. You're either going to be super hot or really smart.
the only downside about Wesley is just you can't fit your arms around him. I would consider that the only downside.
You know what? Not a problem.
I always used to make stupid jokes about Wes, his weight, which isn't the nicest, but like I feel like if you're gonna make a joke, like a stupid joke like that, because like me and Wes, we make jokes about each other. It's nothing serious, but I always feel like if you go for like a layup joke like that, at least make it interesting. And I feel like that one's pretty good. Like the worst thing about Wes is that you can't even fit your arms around him. Like you can't even give him a hug. I don't know.
I can fit my legs
Maybe
around
it's
him.
no good.
I can fit my legs around his head.
Can you go into detail?
God, I'm so uncomfortable.
He knows.
I'm so uncomfortable. I need help. I'm just here to learn. That's all I'm here for, just to learn.
All right, Wesley. Wesley. I know you had questions. Come on, Wesley. You're looking to learn here. What questions do you have for me and Invader V?
That's my name.
So, once she's constricting my head, like her legs are a cobra and my face is a bunny, what do I do?
All right. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to howl like a wolf, because you want to create a very primal environment. Once you bring girls in a primal environment where they feel like they can't even know what you're going to do next, that you can't even be controlled. But of course they're consenting, because consent, guys, let's get serious for a second. Consent is very important. We would never, advance without Invader Vi here saying yes. But okay, once you're in the zone, you want to make it primal. You want to make it like she can't even trust you, that the next move you're going to make is going to blow her mind, and she can't even predict what that's going to be. And if you want to, as soon as she starts, feeling that peak, if you go in with a nice, oh,
Okay. So
Always wrong with
so her
you.
legs are wrapped
Always
around
make
me.
them blast.
What is wrong?
Oh,
with you?
blast. Do I have to do anything else, or I just howl into her pussy like it's a cavern somewhere?
Do not blow into it. If you didn't know this, howling directly into the vagina
This is
can
true.
cause death. If you blow air into
For her or
it,
me?
that's one of the that's serious. If
This is
you're
serious.
if you're eating the slit, if you're
Thanks, Big
pleasuring
Iron.
around,
Slit
if you
is
do
so
not
gross.
blow air into it because that could be deadly. Not a lot of people know that.
Wait, does it kill her or me?
Her.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
and I know that a lot of people in this channel they're mixed about
Does
women
blowing
in
into a
general,
pussy kill
but
you?
you don't want to kill them.
Okay, so I blow in. I
I
don't
just
blow in
licked
the
the
pussy. I
fucking
howl
knife,
at the
dude.
pussy.
Oh, yeah.
What
yeah,
should
yeah.
her reaction be, and what's?
Jezebel
she-
says yes.
She's doing this when she's blasting. You want to simultaneously howl you're blasting. You're like,
Throughout this whole video, I don't know if I actually let like, because V went for jokes, right? And I don't think I acknowledged her once, which was like a little bit of a power move. Like she, like even she's just trying to talk right here, and I'm just fucking plowing through, just talking. I really, in terms of dates, like it was not a back and forth. I spoke at her. I like I'm just going.
you know, and then she's reaching the climax with you,
Okay.
and that's exactly what I do. Oh,
You guys,
is it
he's absolutely right. It's called an air embolism.
yes. How do you not know this? I mean, I know that I'm just visiting Canada, but do they not teach sex ed shit? Is it okay if I
They
lick
really,
this place?
yeah. Please go
okay.
right ahead.
I know
yeah.
I would rather lick you, but we're still at the restaurant, so I'm gonna
You know what? If you lick that plate, it's probably going to be the same sensation.
moan for me.
Is that it? You like that? Is that getting you where you need to be?
Like, are you seeing it, dude?
Yeah. I've never seen someone moan like that.
She's fucking wetter than water, my dude.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then, so she goes at me as I howled at her. I don't feel like I'm doing right. I've seen a lot of pornography, but they never do that in any of the videos. So I don't know what to do.
Here you go, puppy. Wait, can she have the
Okay,
rest of this?
the biggest. Okay, do you like money, Vi?
Our
Do you
dog's
like
okay
money?
for
Do you?
ferrets.
My family's net worth is like fucking $700 million. Do you like money? Me and Wesley have money. Do you like money? That's what
I
Wesley.
really don't.
If you're ever this okay.
Wait, Rob,
Okay,
I have an idea. So
Okay,
I,
so once a girl says that she doesn't like money,
Really?
you instantly know she's like into the environment and some bullshit. You know, like,
That's why
do
she's
you believe in
vegan.
global warming? You know?
that's why
Oh,
she's
God.
vegan, right?
Do you
Yeah, I
believe in
mean,
global
I
warming?
don't get it. What's the point of like not being into money and
I
then
mean-
also like
money-
not being a vegan?
So wait,
I
maybe
mean,
when I'm howling, I could like scratch her because you know how dogs scratch to mark their territory.
I
get
mean,
some-
if she's into it, man, you always want to make sure that you're not hurting the woman.
yeah,
in
I would
any of these
scratch
environments.
softly and slowly get harder until I'm like claw
Wes,
marks.
Exactly,
really
exactly.
attractive.
Why did I go by
love
Rob?
So are you
So
are
he's
you
still
into
a
monogamy?
you
Or are you
luxury
looking
welcome.
like an animal who really just goes around just plowing the next thing that they run
Are
into?
you asking me or
Which-
her?
Wesley, shut the fuck up, dude.
Okay, I'm
Start
sorry.
eating your food. We all know that you like it, man.
Okay.
You have a plate sitting in front of you. Come on, just shovel that shit in, my
Super
man.
duper weird. Sorry, what was the question? About plowing?
Yeah, are you into monogamy? Are you trying to plow like an animal? Are you seeing everything that goes in? What's your deal? What's your deal in the sexuality department?
I'm not especially fond of monogamy outside of like matrimony.
That
is
makes a lot of
definitely how
sense.
I feel. I encourage my partners to seek out their own happiness
This-
and their own joy
I
and
just
their own
have the fork and
fulfillment if
knife
I'm
just-
unable to give it to them.
The-
I can't imagine that we would make each other very happy, sweetheart.
The-
I'm just getting that.
Why,
Can I be honest
okay,
with you?
you're high energy. I'm high energy. I feel like you want to fuck like a rabbit. I feel like you act like a rabbit. I'm not
Okay.
into bestiality, but I could fill those situations, those needs that you're looking for.
So V, I mean, he's trying to teach me, and I've always wanted to share sexual partners with my brother. Is that reasonable?
Guys,
Leslie has to be on the bottom. He cannot stand up for more than 5 seconds at a time.
I wasn't talking about the same time. I mean, like, I go and then you go.
That's fine. I'm even willing to be in the room with him and give him some tips, because especially if he's laying down,
You know
could
what?
always-
I would love to watch you give him your tip. And maybe I could just watch, and then I don't have to be touched.
Incest is not a joke. A lot of people
Yeah,
are
could
the
you grow
victim
the
of
fuck up,
power
V?
dynamics.
What?
A lot of
What the
people like
fuck's
to
wrong
argue
with you?
that there's no problem.
mean,
with
I don't
incest,
want to
but
be
it's an
touched
obvious
by Robert.
abuse of power dynamics. And you find these situations where, yeah, you say it's two adults consenting, but of course it's a power abuse in these situations. So can we not joke when we're talking about incest here? I think it's a little bit
She got
irresponsible.
owned
I think
here.
that was out of line of you, V, and you need to apologize to me and my brother.
I'm
Robert.
very confused about the direction of the conversation.
This is like the ultimate move. If anybody say if you're making jokes and someone tries to play along with the joke, you just instantly just accuse them of like, hey, you can't joke about that. And then you really have to make them feel as awkward as possible. And in this, she said like, oh yeah, you and Wes incest, and I instantly just have to be like, listen, incest, it's serious. Don't joke about that. What
We're
is she
talking
supposed
about
to do?
sharing you in a loving,
But get owned.
polygamous relationship, and then you told us to fuck each other.
Yeah.
We're related.
Wait, yeah.
Is it-
How?
Brothers.
Is it okay? Is it okay if I hit the bathroom? I'm
Yeah.
only going to be 30 seconds.
Yeah,
you guys
go for it.
could
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
could just discuss.
Go, no,
Yeah,
go
you're
right,
fine.
go right ahead. No worries.
How's this going, V?
Can I leave while he's in the bathroom?
Do you really hate it that much? Wait, you don't like him? Wait, what's wrong with Bob? What? I love Bob.
I really don't know. Like if oh, thank you, Arctic Fenris. I don't know how to read. Thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thank you. That's cool. When V was on my Raj filler, I also I don't know. I don't know what vibes I'm giving her. Like, does she like me? Does she not like me? Who knows? I'm okay with whatever the result is. I mean, I hope she likes me. I think she seems like a cool girl. That's my take. She seems like a cool girl, but I hope she doesn't think I'm a weirdo, man.
What?
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Good.
How do we
He didn't
get
pee
out
or
of
wash
this?
his
How do we
hands.
get out of
Thank
this?
you, Drew
Think of
Tism,
a
for
way to get out of it.
subscribing with Twitch Prime.
Oh, all right. Bye.
Holy fuck!
I'm not gonna.
Can we actually just appreciate how my hair looks in that one frame? Look how bald I look when I sit down here. Look at that frame. That frame is unbelievable. Holy shit.
All right, Vi. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
From touching your leg, I got really horned up.
You didn't
So
touch
I
my
went
leg.
into the bathroom and I jerked off, and
You didn't
I'm
touch my
feeling
leg.
post masturbation clarity. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that we're right for each other. So I'm gonna your meal hasn't even came yet, but I'm gonna go
Well,
ahead
I
and
ate
dip.
it, and
If
then
you
I
want
gave the rest
to,
of
if
it
you
to
want
my
to
dog.
stay here with Wesley, that's up to you. But after that fap, I just know that I'm not interested. You're not that interesting. Wesley, although can learn a lot from you, I think you're beautiful. I think you have a beautiful personality. But for what I'm looking for, I just don't think it's a match. So
I also agree that you can find someone much better
What-
suited to you.
Wesley, this
Yeah.
is the pro tip, dude. Whenever you're trying to make a literal decision, go have a wank, my dude.
That's true.
No guy will ever think clearly if he hasn't masturbated. Think about has a guy ever harassed a girl right after masturbation? That doesn't happen. So guys out there, Wesley,
Isn't it always after masturbation?
just go jerk off, have a post mine, and let's not get baited into these traps. These women. She would have taken me for half my worth. That's just. So Vi, you're beautiful. It turns out you're not vegan. You seem to be mismatched. Like you
Divorce. I'm looking I'm looking for a lot of power, and divorce losing half the wealth. Marriage sounds like a trap.
care about some things, you don't care about the other. You believe in global warming. So I thank you for your time. If you want to stay with Wesley, or if you want me to take Wesley home, that's up to you. But I'm gonna head out.
Can I
and
stay?
No, I did
Wait,
not
can I
actually
stay?
jerk off. What the fuck?
Wesley,
My
go
food
ahead,
hasn't
man.
came yet.
It's gross. I don't jerk off.
Wesley, fuck off, man. You're such a fat piece of.
I'm just.
Sorry that. The other thing, I take back all the fat jokes. Fat jokes are mean. in this time, I also learned that fat shaming apparently doesn't work. So I take all those fat jokes against Wes. I take it back. Oh, I take it back.
V, can I stay?
It's
Yeah,
important to
you
grow
can
as
stay.
people.
You can stay, Wes. He is quite a character. You know what though? I will give him huge props for like committing to like the water filling up and the waiter and the dinner and the Tinder. That was super funny. Has he met Cutie Cinderella? I think they would be perfect for each other.
I think he's too much of a man for her.
I agree.
And if not, they would probably murder each other.
Disagree. I wouldn't murder her.
I mean,
but
that's
I
good
definitely
content.
am way too cool for
How
her.
do I move on from that?
See, I ruined Wes's show because how do you move on from that?
Wow. So
What an interesting fellow.
you don't.
What an
So you're
interesting
telling me
fellow.
you don't like Bob?
What do you think I could like about Bob?
Everything. I'm his bro. I was his brother in that scenario, and I was aroused. There's a
Okay.
lot of man. I feel like you're just. It's so good of a man for you that you're intimidated by it, but you're really like, no, that's the perfect man.
He
No,
talked about his own daddy.
what's wrong with having a father?
Absolutely
Wes
nothing.
defending me.
But I don't think when I ask you what you do, your answer should be what your daddy does.
Well,
Because then I'm just going to talk about fucking your dad.
That's rude.
He's the one who's getting shit done.
That's rude. I don't really. I think that's a little bit too far by V. I don't think you should joke about fucking people's dads. But yeah, this again, the whole idea of doing this stream, I was just like, man, Wes does this dating stream. I should act like we're doing an actual physical date. And I was like, what's like a joke that I could do within that? And then I just thought of this,
Like on Sierra.
just this stupid water bit.
I mean, restaurants are always really.
Can I get some more water here? Sorry, I'm not usually like this, but the service in this place sucks. Like on Sierra.
The delivery was
I
so
mean,
bad
restaurants are always really.
and so good at the
thanks.
same time.
Wait, what?
Oh, looks like the food's coming.
Oh, wonderful! Excellent. Yeah.
Beautiful. Look at this frame, dude. Oh. I do think that I should have spaced out the drink and then the food because that could have hit twice. Like I used it like pretty close together. But yeah, that was the first appearance of me in the dating world on Twitch.tv. That was it. And maybe has it all been downhill? Who knows? I don't know. See, now just, you know how like Wes felt like, where do I go from here? After I did that, I almost feel like that on my own stream now. Like, what can I do with this rest of the stream that will top just me watching my performance? Is there any hot babes in the chat? Hello? Is there any hot babes that I could talk to right now? Any hot girls? Because, you know, the idea potentially for this stream... No. Listen, I made a Discord and I went into my Discord after the stream and there was like 3 girls giggling a lot in there. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I could undeafen. Bloop. Frank is in here. Let me pee real quick. Frank, undeafen. I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back, guys.
Whoa, what the? Am I live? Am I on the air? You're listening to Frank on the Air. Oh, I hear myself. Oh no. Uh-oh. So hey, if anybody wants to debate Bob or you know, get some advice from Bob, he is here to do that sort of thing. We can vet you in the Discord. I believe that, you know, if you're a beautiful woman, you also might have the chance to be Bob's life partner if you can best him in a debate. Who knows? I am unfortunately not the hot chick. Marie, hello. Vank is okay. Yeah, he's fine. He's doing well. He's trying to figure out right now how to leverage Bob's clout to get himself an e-girl. So if you're a hot chick, also, DM Vank Swisher as well. Because my dude is lonely. He's quarantined. He's been hitting the fucking gym. He's looking hot. You never know what's going to happen.
What's up?
Oh, hey. Yo, sick pants.
Thanks.
I
PJs.
told them that you might do Bob Vice or debates.
Yeah, our original
who
plan that we
knows?
wanted to do was that it would be cool if I only debated women, because I'm pretty sure that no woman could actually best me in a debate. To be clear, I don't think a man could either, but I think it's hotter if I debate only women.
It's
What's up?
the sexual. I was just gonna say the sexual tension whenever there's like the you versus the woman or whatever. I think.
Yes, exactly. Because the framing would be like, if you, a woman in the chat, can best me in a debate, I will offer you my hand in marriage. That was like the idea. But I don't know, like, is there any girls in the chat that would debate me? Like, I don't even know if there's any girls in chat. Is there any girls that will actually debate me? Who knows? But
Press 1 if you're a girl in the chat.
yeah, please be honest, guys, please. But yeah, one of the ideas would be I could do some Bob Vice. I could make people Bob pilled, which is gonna have you have way more success with the women for sure. And also, how would it turn out if I just did open debates? Because I think that I could dunk on anybody in any topic.
Literally anything.
So I don't know. Is there any, like, are you guys more interested in me debating nerds in the Discord and absolutely destroying them, or do you want to like, or we could do Bob Vice?
Let's do a
I don't
straw
know.
poll.
Yeah, strawpoll.com.me straw poll.
All right. Options for the straw poll. What should Bob do?
Yeah, I mean, I would destroy Destiny in a 1v1 debate. I want to 1v1 Destiny in League of Legends just to show him how bad he is, because I'm really bad at League. Like, I'm awful, and I know that I would beat him I know that I would beat Destiny in League. So here, if you want to send this Destiny's way, so you ready for the clip? Okay. Hello, my name is BOB7, and this clip is just for you and only you, Stephen Bennell. I am challenging you. All right, let's start it. We're starting. We're gonna try one more time. We're gonna retake. All right. Hello, my name is BOB7, and this video is for you, Steven. I challenge you to a 1v1 in League of Legends because I'm really bad, and you're even worse. And listen, I want to put money on the line, but I don't have money because so say if I put up $1 and you put up 200, like, that's not even a fair deal. Like, you have way more than 200 times my wealth. So instead, I thought it would be a good idea. The loser for the next Royale, the next Raj Royale that we are on together, has to do baby voice for the first hour. How does that sound, Steven? Will you challenge me? I could try that again. I could concise it. I can make it a little bit more concise. Let me try again. Hello, my name's BOB7, and this video, that's right, it's for you, Steve. I'm thinking about you. Nah, that's not. I'm getting nervous. I could do it better. Hello, my name's BOB7. It's a good idea to introduce. Hello, BOB7 here, and yes, that's right. This video is for you, Steven. I'm thinking about you because I'm here to challenge you in a 1v1 of League of Legends. I'm very bad, but I promise you that you are worse. I just stumbled over the word again. How do actors do this shit? This might take me like 3 hours, so guys, can you bear with me? I'm trying to make the perfect clip. Please just give me a moment. Okay. Hello, BOB7 here. That's right, Destiny. Not Destiny. Steven was good. Hey, BOB7 here. That's right, Steven. This video is for you. You're on my mind. And I'm here to challenge you today in a 1v1 League of Legends match because I'm really bad at League, but I promise that you are much worse. I don't really have money to put on the line, but I thought we could wager something a little bit different. On the next Raj Royale that we're both on, the loser of the 1v1 will have to speak in baby voice for the first hour. So what are you going to say, Steve? You're going to take my challenge, you little bitch? Bitch was a little bit mean. Do you think? Can should I go full screen? Yeah, I could do full screen. All right, so let me take this off. Yeah, I could write a script. I could write a script for sure. We'll get to the Bob Vice but first we need to do this right. Okay. Let me go to dashboard. Bear with me, please bear with me.
First off, fuck the bitch and the click you claim. West side when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust some bad boys, bitches fuck for life. Bars, lads, bars, you get me? Straight bars from the hood, you get me? And that's all.